Lucy returned to her room that night and lay beside her husband. She acted as if nothing happened between her and Frederick. Her husband was fast asleep, snoring loudly. Lucy turned to the wall and closed her eyes. She said to herself, "It is for Tosin. I did it for her future." The next morning, she cooked for her husband and smiled as if everything was normal. But in her heart, she carried a heavy secret. Frederick had touched her body, and she could not erase the memory. She prayed silently that it would not cause trouble. Days turned into weeks. Lucy continued her life as a wife and mother, but every night, she sneaked into Frederick's room. Sometimes, Frederick would also come to her. Each time, he assured her, "Don't worry. The job for Tosin will come. I am working on it." Lucy believed him and kept giving herself to him. She did not want to risk losing the chance for her daughter. Her guilt grew heavier, but Frederick's promises tied her down. Meanwhile, Tosin also continued her own secret relationship with Frederick. Unknown to mother and daughter, they were sharing the same man. One afternoon, Lucy began to feel strange. She felt weak, her body was hot, and her stomach was uncomfortable. She thought it was malaria. But when she missed her period, fear gripped her. She quietly bought a pregnancy test strip. The result shocked her. She was pregnant. "This is not possible," she whispered. She touched her stomach and sat down on the floor. "After so many years, I gave up on having another child. Could it be that my husband is not able to give me a baby all these years?" Tears filled her eyes. She did not know what to do. Lucy sat in her room, thinking deeply. She remembered how she and her husband had tried everything after Tosin's birth. Hospitals, prayers, fasting, nothing worked. They finally gave up hope and accepted that Tosin would be their only child. But now, after many nights with Frederick, she was pregnant. The truth was too heavy to carry. She looked at Tosin's picture on the wall. "My daughter deserves to know," she said to herself. "I cannot hide this from her. She is the reason I made this sacrifice. She should hear it from me." Lucy prepared herself to break the news. That evening, Lucy called Tosin into her room. Tosin came, smiling, unaware of what was coming. "Mommy, what is it?" she asked. Lucy hesitated, then held her daughter's hand. "My daughter, there is something I must tell you. It is not easy, but you need to know. I discovered that I am pregnant." Tosin's mouth opened wide. "Pregnant? You? Mommy, how?" Lucy nodded slowly. "Yes. I did not believe it myself. After many years of trying, it finally happened." Tosin was speechless. She stared at her mother, her heart beating fast. She did not know how to respond. "Mommy, I also have a confession to make," she said with a shaky voice. Lucy looked at her with surprise. "What is it?" Tosin started crying. "I wanted to tell you many times, but something always stopped me. Mommy, I am also pregnant." Lucy stood up from the bed in shock. "What did you just say?" "You are pregnant." "My daughter, how?" Tosin knelt down, crying louder. "Yes, Mommy. I am pregnant. I made a mistake. I trusted someone too much. I thought he was going to help me get a job. But instead, he put me in this condition." Lucy placed her hand on her chest. She was shaking. "Who is the person? Who is responsible for this pregnancy?" she demanded. Tosin wiped her tears and finally said it. "It is Frederick, the tenant. He is the one who got me pregnant." Lucy screamed and sat back on the bed. "Frederick," she repeated. Her heart began to beat like a drum. She remembered her own pregnancy. She remembered the nights with Frederick. She held her stomach. "No, this cannot be true," she whispered. But she knew it was true. The same man had touched both of them. Tosin was confused. Mommy, why are you reacting like this? I thought you would be angry, but you look more scared. Lucy did not answer at first. She stood up and paced the room. Sweat poured from her face. She turned to her daughter and looked at her with pity. Tosin, you don't understand what is happening, she said slowly. Tosin begged her mother to explain. Please tell me, Mommy. I am dying inside. I don't know what to do. Frederick has deceived me. He promised me a job of 700k. That was why I followed him. Now I am finished. Lucy sat down again. She held her daughter and cried with her. My daughter, you are not alone. The same man who promised you a job, the same man who got you pregnant, is the same man who got me pregnant too. Tosin froze. She could not believe her ears. Mommy. Are you saying Frederick also slept with you? She asked with trembling lips. Lucy nodded slowly. Tears flowed down her face. Yes, Tosin. I gave myself to him because I wanted to secure the job for you. But now, we are both carrying his children. This is madness. Lucy buried her face in her hands. She felt shame, regret, and fear all at once. How am I going to deal with this? She whispered. Frederick got me pregnant and also got my daughter pregnant. To be continued.